if one is not well informed, one become over anxious as to how, labor is being progressed. But once you're being put in the picture as to the stages of the labor, what is going on, how we're going to deal with any complication, one come to terms with it much better. During this birth, I think I was able to cope with it because of my background of being a midwife and being an older mother, and because I was kept well informed as to what they were going to do and all about the labor.
I think this baby's a little bit smaller, don't they, than the last one. That was quite a relief.
My previous 4 labors started spontaneously and lasted between 4 to 6 hours. This time I'm being induced because of my age and the size of my baby. Induction was started at 10 a.m. by inserting the first dose of prostaglandin gel.
A bit cold. All right? Yeah. So sort of lie on the bed for half an hour now on the trace, and then you can get up and about again if you want to.
But 4 hours later, my cervix had not dilated at all.
Just for a minute or so. It's still quite tight, isn't it? Good. So it's just another half an hour to go and we'll reassess you. Yeah.
In the afternoon, I was given a second gel, and everybody hoped that would get things moving.
So it's still fairly closed, actually. It's much more effaced, so it's thin, but it's really barely taking my fingertip. Give it a good stretch. I think breaking your waters is going to be impossible. Lift your bottom up and I'll take the sweat on. Breaking your waters is really going to be impossible because the cervix is still very tightly shut. But it has changed and it's softened up, which means that the hormones that we've given you are actually doing their job. It is very likely that these contractions that you're getting will carry on and labour will establish itself overnight. My plan would be to leave you overnight. If things carry on, they carry on. If they don't, fair enough. And we'll do the same again tomorrow and put some more of the hormone jelly in the front passage. If that opens the cervix, all well and good. If it doesn't, we may then consider at that stage changing our plans and doing a caesarean section. I see no reason now to do caesarean because the heart rate's fine, you're fine, okay? So there's no problem. Okay, we'll just wait and see. Alright? But usually, people who've had babies before get on and go into labour of their own accord in the middle of the night. We usually see about 4 o'clock.
By the following day, labor hadn't progressed, and I was given 2 more prostaglandin gels.
Getting a bit tired. That pain doesn't seem to be doing any. Very good.
Although my cervix was still not dilating, the gels were bringing on strong, painful contractions.
I think, we can't really take any risk, do we? I think I have told my colleagues here, we need to bail out.
Okay.
It's a big baby, it's not in the pelvis, neck of the womb is closed, you are 45. The last thing I want to see something going wrong, which I should have actively prevented. We tried very hard yesterday and today. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
But doing cesarean section in
I didn't really want to be awake during my cesarean section, but if I had had a general anesthetic, my husband would not have been allowed to stay with me in theatre. So I had the cesarean under spinal anesthesia. I was glad to have been awake during the operation, as I saw and held my baby right away.
I'm going to pick the children, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay. See you in a while. So,
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Yay!
It's a boy.
Look on the baby.
bright eyes. How much was weighing?
4.2 kilos, which is £9. £9.4.
Oh, Jonathan beat everybody.
The most important thing for me at the end of this pregnancy was to have a normal, healthy baby. I really wanted to have a normal delivery, but for me it didn't work out, so I ended up having a cesarean section. And I feel that the important thing is that women must be well informed of labor, what can go on, and the different outcomes one has to take if labor doesn't progress normally. And for me, I was glad at the end that I had a healthy, normal baby to show for it all.